Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to talk about Julian Assange of Armenia. His name is Vartan Ghukasyan. Vartan Ghukasyan is very good patriot and he is a good person. And he got held as a hostage from Armenian government. They've been trying to kill this guy and he escaped the country. Now, finally, few months ago, Armenian capital of Armenia, Yerevan's mayor came to Las Vegas, and after that, after a few months, Vardan Ghukasyan got arrested in Las Vegas. Is this a coincidence? I don't think so. Why did he come to United States, especially to Las Vegas, spending $30,000 for the airplane ticket? Have you ever heard anything like this? $30,000 for airplane ticket, and who knows what did he do? Who did he bribe? And now the guy is in prison, in jail. And day after tomorrow, Monday, and March 10th, it's going to be court case in Las Vegas. I want people to send this video to the judge or proper places that people they can hear what did Vartan Ghukasyan do. What did he do? He did very good things to Armenia. He did such a good things that even Armenian government, even Varchapet, that the Prime Minister didn't do anything like that. Actually, he was just became Julian Assange of Armenia. Anything was wrong in Armenia, he had some people, some connections, they were calling him and telling him about those problems, and he was solving those problems from here, from America, just calling the proper places in Armenia and solving the situations, helping a lot of people. And the Armenian government's supposed to do those kind of things, but they didn't do it, and Vartan Ghukasyan did it. And then he was just bringing all the corruption under the microscope, and the Armenian government didn't like it. They wanted to get rid of this guy. Even when the mayor of Yerevan came to United States, he said, can anybody get rid of this guy? They were just literally threatening him to kill him. It's a threat. If this guy goes to Armenia, if American government extradite him to Armenia, he'll be killed, because there is so many people, pro-Russian people in Armenia, from old government, previous government. Everybody hates him because he was just opening all the problem, all the corruptions, everything they were doing it, he was just bringing under the microscope and opening up to the people. Let me give you one example what he did. After this 44-day war between Artsakh, which is Nagorno-Karabakh, and Azerbaijan, when the war was done, the war was finished, $27 million was transferred to this weapon dealer. His name is Patron Davo. That's his nickname, Patron Davo. I don't know his real legal name, but his name is Patron Davo. He was dealing with the weapons and buying huge amount of weapons for Armenia, for our Armenian army. And he was going and buying all these expired artilleries, those ammunitions, which is expired. When it's expired, those governments, they get rid of them. And he was getting them free and charging Armenia full price, and he was making a lot of money for himself and for also those generals, those even for the government. That was corruption. They were pocketing lots of this money, and the money was going through the offshore account. And he was opening all these cases and showing people how they were making money and bringing all these expired artilleries, ammunitions. And then when they were putting those ammos in a haubitz and trying to shoot, it was blowing in right there and killing our soldiers. And also they were, this guy was selling a lot of bad, very unnecessary weapons to Armenia, going and purchasing from somewhere else with the huge expensive deals and bringing to Armenia. And Armenia was having all these stupid weapons, which a lot of them, they didn't even use it, or if they used it, they just let it go and give it to Azerbaijan after war was done. And when war was done, $27 million was transferred to his account. And Vartan Ghukasyan has some friends. They right away called him and told him about this, and he started yelling and screaming and cussing them and showing those receipts that, hey, this money has been transferred. Right away, money has to come back to Armenian, to government of Armenia. And the Nikol Pashinyan, when he saw that he could not do anything, he told them to bring the money back. He wanted to, I assume he wanted the money to go to that guy because he was probably getting kickbacks. But because of Vartan Ghukasyan's one program that he just got up on a social media and started yelling and screaming on them, and they brought the money back. Nobody else did something like that in one probably half an hour program like this, and he brought $27 million back to Armenia. This Armenian government is a thief. They are corrupt. They are most corrupt government in the history of Armenia. They are pro-Russian government and pro-Turkish and pro-Azerbaijani government. Previous administration in 2016 or 15, I don't remember, when Aliyev was offering $5 billion to Serge Sargsyan, and Serge Sargsyan didn't want to take the money and give the Artsakh, Nagorno-Karabakh to Azerbaijan. He didn't, which was recorded. But a lot of people now, I can say more than 80% of Armenian people in Armenia, they believe 100% that deal was still on the table, and Azerbaijan gave it to Nikol Pashinyan. And Vartan Ghukasyan was talking about all these corruptions. This is a freedom of speech. And the Azerbaijani government didn't like it, and the Armenian government didn't like it. That's why they kick him out from the YouTube. Spending a lot of bribe money to YouTube and kick him out from there. And everybody wants to kill this guy. Russians want to kill him because that war between Armenia and Azerbaijan was orchestrated from Kremlin. Even Varchapet Nikol Pashinyan said one of his speech in a parliament, he confessed that this was orchestrated. It was written. The text was written from somewhere. That somewhere was Kremlin. And he was the guy who was doing all this, bringing to the end. He knew the war gonna happen. Knowingly he brought this war to Armenia and killed all these people. Vartan Ghukasyan was talking about this, and he became most hated people from current government of Armenia. That's why they want to extradite him to Armenia to kill him. Because there is so many oligarchs They hate him too because he is just calling them out. I want this video to go viral. Everybody should know about this, that this guy is a patriot. He loves Armenia. He loves Armenian people. He did so many good things about Armenia. And nobody else didn't do all these things that he did. I can say he was working 24/7. Even when he was sleeping, somebody calls him, hey, I have this problem. Would you help me, please? They show the receipts. They show the evidence. The government did something wrong. He was just calling them out and cussing them and solving the situation, solving these problems. That's why they hated him. Now he's in the United States. Probably they found out some kind of, I don't know, problems in the documents that he's whatever, illegal or what. I don't even know what kind of status he has. But this is a life and death situation. If America sent him back, this is what's going to happen in Armenia. Either they're going to kill him, but he has hundreds of thousands of followers in Armenia. They will rise up. It could cause the civil war in Armenia and gonna be bloodshed. And who wants this? Turkey and Azerbaijan wants this, to have a bloodshed in Armenia. Please, United States government, please judge your honor. If you're gonna listen the case, please save this guy and let him to stay in America. We need him. I'm a Christian conservative. When I heard that all of a sudden, about 7 days, we could not hear from him, I was worried about his life. I was praying for his life. I was worried that when Tigran Avinian came to Las Vegas, the mayor of Yerevan, I was worried that probably he had some connections. They found him, they killed him. I was worried about his life. But luckily he wasn't killed. He was in a jail. That was a big relief, but now we need to release him. But again, if you send him back to Armenia, he's a dead person. They're gonna kill him for sure because of the free speech. Because it's like if Hillary Clinton would have become a president, if they extradite the Julian Assange to America, he would have been killed. Now, if this guy goes to Armenia, they are going to kill him. But the people, they love this guy and they're gonna revolt, and it's gonna be civil war, something like that. I'm just gonna defend this guy because he is a patriot. He loves Armenia. And please share this. Talk to your congressmen and your congresswomen, and talk to somebody in a State Department to do something. They need to give him a status, permanent green card or whatever, to stay in America. Because in the future, he is a opposition political party's leader in Armenia. And they did this also right now because in few weeks, it's gonna be election in one of the cities, the second city in Armenia. And he was going to be participating this election. He could have win for the mayor of Gyumri. But they did this to kick him out from the election, that he wouldn't be winner in there. Now he's out. He's out from the election. But in the future, he wants to become a prime minister or one of the Doge department Department of Efficiency in Armenia, or like Kash Patel, like FBI director in Armenia, whatever. He's gonna be in a high position in Armenia and he's gonna clean the house. That's why they want to get rid of this guy. But just imagine this, if you save this guy and let him to stay here, in the future, if his party wins and he becomes one of the highest position in Armenia, clean the house, America will be proud of this, that America saved this guy. Because I believe, because he has so many followers, so many people like him and voting for him, and I think he's going to become one of the leaders in Armenia. Maybe prime minister, I don't know. But if you send him back, it's going to be very bad. And American reputation is on the line also. That means America is playing this corrupt government of Armenia's song. Anyway, forgive me for my accent, forgive me for my poor English, but this is what I could say. This is what I was just thinking to do for this guy, for my country, for Armenia, because we need people like him to become for future Armenians' future government. Okay? God bless you, and please share this video, and I wish somebody out there talks to the Marco Rubio to put the pressure on Armenian government, on Armenian embassy, because I know Armenian embassy is doing all this, and they are very, very corrupt people. The party of Nikol Pashinyan is the most corrupt government in Armenian history. Little by little, they are selling right now Armenian territory to Azerbaijan. And Azerbaijan is getting all these weapons from everywhere, and Armenia is not doing so, not getting armed. This is gonna cause another genocide. Look what happened yesterday, a few days ago in Syria. People, they don't have, those Kurds, they have weapons, they didn't get massacred, but those people, they didn't have weapons, and the Syrian government, all this new regime, which is backed with Turkish government, they went there and killed 2,400 people. They even recorded that and put them in a social media. This is what Turkey and those Muslim people are, and we are surrounded with Turkey and Azerbaijan. They are trying to do the same thing to Armenia, and the current Armenian government is doing everything for their advantage. They even took a lot of Armenian history from Armenian books in schools. They're just getting rid of Armenia right now, the Armenian government. I condemn Armenian government, and if people like Vartan Ghukasyan get arrested and taken out, Armenia will be no more. We need more Vartan Ghukasyans. We need more patriots like this. And we have lots of Armenian people here in the United States are backing up this guy. And please, government of America, please help this guy to get out. God bless America, and God bless Armenia also. Please share this video and like it. Thank you.